Oop. As long as I can be heard. I didn't want that. Are we vibing? Can I be heard? I hope I can be heard. That is my dream. And by my dream, I mean, I just don't want to mess it up like I did before.
Late night Apollo Justice! Unless you watch this later on the VOD, then it's not. But for right now, late night Apollo Justice.
I got water on the side for my throat because I just finished a D&D session, but I really wanted to stream and I really want to play this game. I do also want to. I also want to do Your Turn to Die, but I just sat at my computer for 3 hours. I can't sit at my computer. I gotta sit down on my bed and play Apollo Justice. But, oh my god. I can't wait to start the second case. Oh my god. I am... Oh. I don't even know what's coming. I don't even know what's coming. I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped. I don't even care. I'm hyped. And I gotta go. I don't know what it's gonna be. I've just been thinking about it. As long as we draw a breath, the wheel of fate turns. That's a car! What is going on? That was so much. Spinning big crimes and little crimes together. And when the wheel stops... you die. What just happened? We're in the Right and Co law offices. 2 months have passed since Mr. Gavin's arrest. My first trial, and I lost both my mentor and my job. Yeah, I'll admit, I was screwed. But even when I hit bottom, I told myself I'd never come here. Honest. Here being the legendary Right and Co law offices. Okay, Justice. Time to stop trembling. Hi, you must be here for the interview. Right this way. Huh? Hello there. You found the right place. Welcome. What's with this girl? Well now, shall we begin? Begin? What? Right, first things first. Any special talents? Talents? Yes, well, you must have at least one. Well, I guess defending? Defending. An unusual talent, but it'll do. With a little jazzing up, of course. You think so? Let's give it a go, shall we? Huh? Go ahead, show me. Defend. Just give it all you got. Don't hold back now. What are you talking about? I can't just defend here. First lesson. A professional can perform anywhere. Thanks. We want people to be laughing with us, not at us. Thanks. But I'm not sure why they would be laughing at all. What? What exactly do you think you came here to do? What, defend, no? Excuse me, but do you know who you are? Where you are? The Right and Co law offices, right? Oh, I was afraid of that. Don't worry, you're not the first. Look, what's going on here? Who are you? I came here to meet with the person in charge. Well, you've apparently made no fewer than 2 mistakes. Mistakes? But I got a call from Mr. Wright this morning. Perhaps you should go read the sign out front again. What's there to read? Look, it says right there. Oh. Why does it say Wright Talent Agency? Welcome to the Right Talent Agency, where you've always come to the right place. I'm Trucy Wright, CEO. I'm a magician. It all came flooding back. The trial, that girl. Hello, sir. Please pick a card. It's this one. And I'm his daughter. Ding. That's right. She's my daughter. Trucy Wright? Here, check out our flyer. Can I... Oh, it's not in the court record. I was like, can I actually check it out? Ooh, but I can't look at that. She's 15! Damn. Always gotta have that little teenage girl that's just gonna be there the whole time and be like, yep, I'm in high school. Is she also gonna be about hamburgers? So, what's your name? Apollo Justice, attorney at law. Whoa! This is so different than before. It looks so cuter. Yeah. Well, I guess it makes sense that she's... Wait. Sorry, I'm trying to do math. Yeah, he definitely... He had to have adopted her because, like, there's no way. Because, like, I think he was, like, 23 or something in, like, the first Ace Attorney game. That's gotta be it. Pants who can't play Lig from. I feel like I don't even feel like Maya was that young in the first one. I could be wrong. I don't know. But normally you have like a teenage companion and she's like, I'm here to be magical in some way. I just noticed that the spaghetti fork is floating. Amazing. Wait, examine. Okay. A strange split box leers at me from the wall. Is this one of those boxes for cutting people in half? That's right. This cabinet is used for an illusion called the zigzag. I've seen one on TV, but why is one just sitting here in your office? Oh, it's a little big for me, you see. So I'm using it as furniture. Hats in the top, shirts in the middle, and pants down below. Punks. I think it's a nice touch, don't you? It's not exactly what I'd call a welcoming decor. Already looked at it. There's her hat, but she's wearing that. A blue silk hat, just like the one Tracy is wearing. Oh, that's just for show. Don't wear it, please. Last thought on my mind, honest. I put it there so clients can see it and know who I am. Nothing says magician like a silk top hat. I mean, I guess you're right. That table doesn't look very sturdy. You ever seen one of these? It's a magic table. So, like, you make this teapot disappear? So you might think, but that's not it. Before your very eyes, the contents of the pot change. From Earl Grey to Darjeeling. Kinda hard to see the difference, I think. All these legal books must be Mr. Wright's leftovers. There's a lot of unrelated books in here, too. One Trick a Day, Magic for Idiots. I think a pro magician would aim a bit higher. Listen, she's gotta start somewhere. It's one of those hula hoop things everyone was crazy about way back when. Really? I had no idea these were that popular. I'm not so bad with one myself, actually. Eh? I'm still learning. You can really make someone levitate with it. Show me. Oh, so you can... Huh? I have no idea how. It's just a normal hula hoop, isn't it? Whoa, that fork is floating. Not. Why do you have a plate of plastic spaghetti in here? That right there is the whole reason I became a magician. Do tell. I saw a plate just like that in a restaurant once. The floating fork looked so real, that's when I knew. Someday, I'd make magic more amazing than that spaghetti. Oh, ambitious. There are all sorts of strange paraphernalia sitting on top of the piano. Those are my magic props. Practice, practice, practice. Professional never leaves their weapons far from reach. But you can't play the piano with all this junk on it. Oh, no one plays here anyway, and the neighbors complain. Guess Mr. Wright really can't play. So we have the plant. This mysterious man who also seems to be a magician. An old sepia-tinted photo of a man in a soaked top hat. It's my favorite magician. I want to be just like him someday. Sure, nice. Guess it's good to have a role model even if he's gonna be well over 100. How rude. How did you hear that? She's psychic. Don't touch Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie? He's been in this office much longer than I have. Daddy's mentor had a great fondness for Mr. Charlie. He's lived here since Daddy was a rookie attorney. Huh, Mr. Charlie. Right. Now take care of him. You got it. No! Okay. What's up with this right talent agency? Guess I'll talk to her and find out. Oh yeah, it won't let me. I was just gonna see if it would let me move. Okay. Right talent agency. So, is this really a talent agency? You bet. Daddy started it 7 years ago when he quit law. Of course, we only have 2 people signed up right now. 2 people. Does that include you? Trucy Wright, magician extraordinaire. I've done a lot of stage shows, paid too. I am a professional, you know. Right. Promise you'll come to one of my shows, okay? Let's see. Oh, and the other person our agency represents is Phoenix Wright, pianist extraordinaire. Your dad, in other words. Didn't you say you couldn't play the piano? Our agency doesn't see that as a problem. I love it. It's just like, your dad can't play. I know. But I don't care. He's in. Why, there are many magicians who can't do magic. At least you're optimistic, I'll give you that. What about you? So you're his, your Phoenix Wright's daughter? That's right. After Daddy quit law 7 years ago, I promised I would keep him fed. So I'm kind of a sugar daddy. Get it? No. I'm in charge of this whole office, too. Pretty amazing for a young lass of 15, wouldn't you agree? 15? How old is Mr. Wright? Daddy? Oh, he's 33 this year. I'm sure there's a good explanation. I hope. He got Edgeworth pregnant in college. I don't even think that would line up. Even, okay, 15 years ago, he would have been 10, 23, 5, 18. He would not have seen Edgeworth. I know that for sure. About Mr. Wright giving up law. It's because of that incident 7 years ago, wasn't it? Eh? You know about that? Not about the details. I remember the news, though. It was a big deal. So I hear. I was too young to understand what was going on. I asked Daddy, but next time I get a chance. Daddy. Right. That reminds me, about Mr. Wright. He gave me a call this morning to come in. Daddy's not here right now. He's in the hospital. The hospital? Yeah, he's on strict bed rest until he gets better. What? Okay. Which hospital is Mr. Wright in? I'll pay him a visit. Oh, the Hickfield Clinic. It's quite close. Right. Well, I'll be going now, and I'll, give this showbiz gig some thought, okay? Wait, I'll go with you. I guess I'll see my dad in the hospital. What else is there to do? Silver Samurai. Aww. I know I like to think he kept watching Silver Samurai because of Maya. I don't know where Maya is, but he's always like, wow, what a weird show, and then... Eh, visitors, are ya? Yeah, are you the doctor? Yep, Dr. Hickfield's the name. Good morning, doctor. Oh, hiya there, Trucy. Cute as ever. Is this Daddy's room? Oh, yeah, except he's gone for a morning checkup. Be back soon. How are you, Miss Trucy? Got any places you'd like examined? What the? She's 15. Jesus Christ. Doctor, the nurse was looking for you. Why, if it isn't the cutest little thing in town. Guess I'll be off then. Later, Trucy. Jeez. What an odd bird. What a fucking creep. That's a fucking creep, Apollo. Be rude. Be rude about it. Morning. Didn't expect you so soon, Apollo. Mr. Wright. Can I examine everything in here?
Let's go!
It's that on TV. Looks like some sort of action hero show. Oh, I know that one. That's the Sniffling Samurai. His booger flick attack is a big hit with the grade school crowd. I had no idea you liked this stuff, Mr. Wright. Well, what else is there to do when you're stuck in bed? Besides, the episodes will just keep pulling up if I don't keep up, you know? Piling up if I don't keep up. Yeah, try not buying them. Now's the only time I get to watch and write up my reports. Your reports? It's a long story. Like a lot of things, actually. Yeah, like, look at this. That's so fucking much. Swing spiral stack of DVD cases. Steel Samurai, the Nickel Samurai, the Pink Princess, the Zappy Samurai, Electric Bugaboo. They're all children's action hero shows. This kid I know keeps sending them to me. Huh? Like a niece or nephew? Something like that. Quite the collection. This kid's parents must be really generous with their allowance. Funny. Mr. Wright doesn't seem the type that kids would like. Hey, it's his grape juice. Ah, Daddy, you snuck some grape juice in again? The doctor said you weren't supposed to drink that here. Juicy, look at the label. Oh. Deep sea mineral water. That's fine, I guess. I switched the labels. Don't tell Trucy, Kay. What can I say? The man loves his grape juice. I know, like, because this is America, I think we know it's supposed to be wine, just like it was in the other one, but, like, it's so weird. It's so weird that they're like, it's grape juice. This looks like a child's toy piano. Gotta practice. Wouldn't want my fingers to get stiff. Pro always keeps his weapon close at hand. Should I play you a tune? No thanks. Ah, how unfortunate. I so rarely get a chance to play. I think we've looked at almost everything. Oop. Mr. Wright's bed. It's really messy. Look how messy this is. You're just hopeless without me, aren't you, Daddy? Yikes, she's attempting to clean up. Look out. You got me. What can I say? I was raised in a barn. Try not to let word get out, Apollo, if you don't mind. Yeah, it might ruin your luscious career pretending to play the piano. Okay, did we look at everything? I think we might have. I know this probably isn't important to look at, but I think it is. What happened? So, what happened? Who could have imagined it? Me, a victim of a hit and run. A hit and run? You were hit by a car? Oh, he tried to swerve, I'll give him that. Picture me tossed 30 feet through the air. Only stopping when my head hit that telephone pole. You hit a telephone pole with your head? Are you okay? Thankfully, my only injury was a sprained ankle. He really is lucky, as they say. About Trucy. Something that, well, just doesn't sit right with me. I just can't believe you have a daughter, Mr. Wright. And she's so big. Not fat, but, you know what I mean. Okay, you could have said grown up. You could have said grown up if you were trying to avoid it. Oh, Trucy's still a child. Daddy, how many times do I have to remind you? I'm not a child anymore. But you'll always be Daddy's little baby girl to me, Trucy. My foot. I'm not buying it. Oh, something you should know about Trucy. She's a magician, right? She told me. Not a mere stage magician. She's a genius. Teehee. Aw, Daddy. Will soon come to appreciate her talent. You could just tell me things instead of insinuating them. Right Talent Agency. So why did you contact me? What could the Right Talent Agency possibly want with me? No need to get prickly now. Hey, I didn't ask to be dragged in like this. Huh? But didn't you come into the office of your own free will anyway? Well, yeah, of course. Help, we're in big trouble here at the office, big. I thought someone was dying. So you don't think this is big trouble? The talent agency represents only 2 people. One of them is in the hospital. That's right, Daddy. How are we going to pay this month's rent? And the groceries? Yeah, that's the problem with such tight operation. It's a symbiotic relationship. When one of us falls, the other two must fall. Hey, this isn't exactly a suitable conversation to be having with a 15-year-old kid. In any case, if Apollo here can't help you, you have to transfer to a new school. Again. No, I can't. I only just made friends. How could you do this to me? To us? Polly? What? Now it's my fault? On that note, how about you come work for us? I got the perfect client for you already lined up. A client? You mean I get to do my job? I get to defend in court? Alright, I'll hear what you have to say. You got him, Daddy. Hook, line, and sinker. Now's the time to reel him in. It's official. I'm scared. Who is our client? Alright, so who's the client? Yeah. Here, take a look at the map and I'll explain. Last night, I left the office just before 9 o'clock. Okay. I was going to that Indochine pasta joint, al dente's. Oh my god. That's it, the stream's over. The stream's over. We're done. We're done. I can't. Oh my god. That's so fucking funny. I hate it. Sorry. I was double checking. It's gonna do feedback loops, isn't it? Sorry. Okay. I just want to make sure my sound was working, because I'm so on edge about it now because of my PlayStation not doing it the first time. And I have no other way to check since everything is on my PlayStation. Oh my god. Alden Tays. I fucking love it. But I also hate it. I play piano there, of course. That's when it happened. The car sent me flying, nicked a telephone pole, and zoomed away. Creepy, huh? Just a tad. It's almost as creepy as hearing you tell the story like it was no big deal. Car sped off in this direction. So, good luck. Huh? Wanted a client, didn't you? Well, I'm your client. Find the guy who knocked me into that telephone pole. Whoa, hold on. I'm a defense attorney, not a detective. Don't worry. Once you found that guy, I intend to sue him. Then you can stick it to him in court. I'm not a prosecutor either. I'm sorry, but this is crazy. I'm going home. Don't get so worked up. It was just a joke. Huh? Oh, Daddy. Sorry, Apollo. He just loves jokes, you know. Even the ones that aren't very funny. Your real client should be stopping by the office any time now. The office? You mean the talent agency? No harm in going. It's not like I have anything else to do. One more thing. Do look into my accident too, would ya? And mark the scene of the tragedy on this map. It's right in front of this park. Should be easy to find. So he's going to make me investigate this after all. Bada bam. Map added court record. Nice. Okay. Well. That's all we got there, I guess. Go back to Bright Talent Agency. The client will be here at the moment. Hey, it's Fed Opera. How long do you keep on... I can't read. How long you planning on keeping me waiting? Good morning. Hey there, Trucy doll. Sounds like your pops had a bit of a rough spot, eh? All's well that ends well, I guess. This is our client? Hey, so this is that Polo fellow, eh? Uh, yes. The name's Apollo. Look at me there. Arms all crossed like, ready to fight. Yes, sir, you don't mean that literally, do you? The boss told me what I need to know. Don't let me down now, Apollo. Pollo. Don't worry, I'm about your defense, sir. I'm on it. Defense? Your noodle half cooked? It's too late for defense. My castle's been stormed, my keep's been kept, my noodle stand's been stolen. Noodle? You know Mr. Eldoon from the noodle stand, don't you, Polly? No nicknames, please. And no, of course I don't know him. You new in these pots? Not really. Then you know the best noodles in town, Eldoon's Noodles. What's up with that name? Whose noodles? My noodles. Help me out here, Trucy doll. This is Mr. Guy Eldoon, our client. Maybe you can tell us what the problem is, Mr. Eldoon. Anything for you, Trucy doll. What is up with this man? Also, Mr. Eldoon. Fucking, what is up with these noodle names in this town? Who is this guy? So, you run a noodle stand, Mr. Eldoon. Guy Eldoon's the name. And the noodles are my game. The secret's in the soup. I've been searching for the perfect soup for a year and a half. Oh, that's not that long, really. My family's been noodle men for generations. Got a lot of expectation on my shoulders. 15 fathers passing the noodle to 15 sons. That's a pretty old noodle. And fool that I was, I pushed it away. I rebelled against my pops and picked up another livelihood. But that didn't turn out so well. Oh? There's no denying it. Salty broth runs through these veins, boy. So, it was like destiny that you became what you are. Right, destiny's the word. Oh, I fought it. But in the end, I was bound by twisted noodle of fate. Not a mental image I care to linger on. So last year, I started my noodle stand. 15th generation of Eldoon's Noodles. Okay. So tell me more about Eldoon's Noodles. You don't know the genius that are my noodles? Make them so salty, why, the salty will then salt. Now I really don't want to find out. Daddy's a regular at his noodle stand. He frequented my pop stand during his attorney days too. Yep, him and his assistant. I thought she ate burgers all the time. What the fuck? I'm sorry. I'll be sure to drop by your stand soon. Wish you could, Sonny. Eh? Heck, I wish I could. I'd give anything for a bull bout now. What do you mean? It was stolen. My stand, gone. Stolen? It was last night. I was doing my rounds, blowing my whistle. That's a harmonica, but you got it, dude. It's like an ice cream truck's bell, but louder. He even gets complaints. Now you're just trying to butter me up, like a noodle. It sounded more like the blues than a whistle. Closed up my stand for the night and parked by the house. Then, this morning, dark and early, it was gone. My keep, my castle, oh. I love his hair, though. I do love that his hair is like noodles. He's got a noodle ball on. I love it. I love the design. Maybe some bum carted it off. Just guessing here. Well, I don't care who did it. Without that stand, I'm finished. All my noodle bowls were in there, too. That's the saddest thing I've heard all day. You know it? Anyhows, that's the deal. Good luck. Good... Huh? Wait. What exactly is your request? My noodle stand? Find it? The day you bring my baby back is the day you feast on as many noodles as you want. Of course, I make it so hot and salty, 2 bowls would kill a man. Then I'd really need defense. I love this man. I love this man. Speaking of a defense, that's not what I do. I'm a lawyer, not a detective. This is where I live. You drop by if you need any info, okay? Get it back today if you can, Paulo. I got noodles to make. Things have certainly taken a turn for the bizarre. Traffic accidents and noodle stand thieves? Actually, there was something I wanted to ask you about too, Apollo. Huh? I have a bad feeling about this. Ah, listen to the lady's problem now. Don't be cruel. I lost something last night. That is, something was stolen. Hey, what's this? More thieving and skullduggery? Well, someone stole a pair of my pants. What is going on? She is 15. Panties? Even he's upset by that. So they were, stolen. Your, my panties, yes. I hate having this conversation. Let's go back to Ace Attorney. I'm gonna uninstall this. Right, panties. That's a crying shame, that is, Trucy doll. I was alone in the office last night. I had hung my panties out on the window. Why? They're to dry. Then a thief came and took them. This just reminded me, I forgot about my laundry. But I feel like I can't dry it now because there's someone that's like right next to the dryer. And I don't want to wake them up if they're asleep at all, but also I don't want to annoy them with my dryer. I'm gonna have to do it tomorrow too. God, it sucks. Anyway, I ran after him. Give those back, I shouted. Wait. Well, that was certainly brave of you. But I lost him. Without those panties, I don't know what I'll do. Dawn crying shame, yup. Well, at least the scene of the crime is convenient. I'll mark it on your map. I'll be heading home now. Remember, find my stand or there's an empty bowl in your future, Paulo. Right. And you help out Trucy doll too. Here too, you hear? God, there's so many heres. Things have certainly picked up, haven't they? We had no work yesterday, and now we have 3 cases. I guess. Let's see where we stand. Not in a courtroom, that's where. Okay. Well, the first item on our list. Phoenix Wright, Daddy's hit and run accident. We have to find the one who hit him. Who's going to pay us for this again? And the second item, Mr. Eldoon's request. Find a stolen stand. Oh my god, it's a yawn and a weird burp. For which we stand to gain a bowl of salty noodles. The last request is mine, to find my stolen panties. That bowl of noodles is looking better and better. Let's go, Polly, to the streets. Aren't you enthusiastic? How could I not be? Let's crack these cases, you and me. Guess we might as well get started. See, a hit and run. Stolen stand, last but not least, stolen panties. What a day. Accident scene, scene of stand theft. Let's go to the accident scene first. What the fuck? Kitaki. So this is where Mr. Wright got hit by that car. According to the map, this is the place. What a huge mansion. Apollo, there's a nice looking lady over there. Let's question her. Okay. I'm a little curious about the park over there too. Excuse me, can we have a few words with you? You want something? Whoa, that husky voice? Why am I sounding so... What does a husky voice sound like? I don't know. It's quite a house you've got there. You must have a lot of money. Ooh, money sounds like something my son would call his friends. This is the Kitaki family mansion, little girl. You kid with the hair, you want something? Me? No, not a thing. Bye. Apollo, we can't leave without questioning her. What if she knows something? But the Kitaki family. They're the biggest organized crime syndicate in town. If you're going to ask something, ask it. If you're man enough. Right. Yay! Way to whip it into shape, ma'am. Does she know no fear? I'm Plum Kitaki, wife of the 4th head of the Kitaki family business. Friends call me Little Plum. I'm Little Apollo Justice, attorney at law. If looks could kill, this woman would be a mass murderer by now. Let's examine first. Wow, what a big house, and the gate is so big. Kitaki family is pretty big around these parts. I like the fox, it's so cute. Ah, that's our family crest from the old country. Your family crest? We're clever as a fox, and our teeth are sharp. So it's like a motto. You need a crest too, Apollo. Ooh, how about the scales of justice? Or a lunar lander? I'll pass, thanks. Why a lunar lander? Oh! It's the Apollo missions. Yeah, that makes sense. It's like, what does the moon lander have to do with any of this? There's paint splashed all over this gate. What a mess. Was this paint knocked over by the car that hit my daddy? That's right. And I'm left to clean up the mess. If you find whoever did this, bring the scoundrel by, would you? Of course, then you can make them clean up their own mess. Ah, you're cute. Naive, but cute. When I find whoever did this, you can bet I'll be doing some cleaning. There's nothing I dislike so much as a mess. Oh, I wish I could say cool things like that. I'll bet you do. Ah, I'd laugh if my teeth weren't chattering so hard. Okay. Little dragon. Brightly painted dragon. Why do I get the feeling he's glaring at me? Those paintings must have been to repaint this wall. That's right, I called in an artist to do the job right. He's the 3rd so far. The 3rd? The 1st spilled paint all over the entrance here. The 2nd on my kimono. So No, don't tell me. It's better that I don't know. I think that's smart. Well, nothing else. Oh! I didn't know if it actually let me look around without talking to that lady. Who's that? She's looking at the park. She's pretty. I bet she has a story, you know. There is something about her. I bet she seems in a bit of a rush. Okay, well, we need to talk to this lady anyway. Kitakis. Little Plum? That's a real cute name for someone so... Yes? Whoa. Whoa. What is it, Apollo? How about you go through me when talking to her, okay, Trucy? Huh? That seems like a bit of a needless procedure. I'm a lawyer. I live for needless procedures. Oh, little girl, you should know. We're gangsters. Gangs? Oh, that means you're the bad guys. Trucy, through me. Please, I'm begging you here. The bad guys. I like the sound of that. I'm going to need some warm tea after this. It takes a lot of hard work to protect a family fortune. Things aren't as easy as they used to be for us bad guys. So you're saying that business is in a slump? Let's not ask about business if we can help it, please? Last night's accident. So there was supposedly a car accident here last night. Last night? Of course. You wouldn't know about it. Sorry to bother you. Wait. Yes? You're talking about that man, aren't you? The one who flew 30 feet and just walked away? That's my daddy. Ah, I should have known. One of our capos thought he'd make a great point man. Capo? Point man? Could you avoid using too much, industry lingo? In any case, it's been nothing but trouble. I've been cleaning up this mess since morning. Bah. Cleaning up this paint? Was this paint spilled at the time of the accident? It's around 9 last night. I heard a crashing noise. And found your father drowning in a sea of paint. So you came to his rescue? You've my husband, the boss, to thank for that. The car that hit your father knocked over this paint. Then turned the corner and sped away. We're in the middle of repainting our wall, you see. I'm sure that dragon is glaring at me. But why are you out here cleaning it up? What do you mean? I mean, aren't you a gangster? Don't you have any goons to do your dirty work for you? Please. Tracy, go through me when you want to. Don't be such a stiff lawyer, boy. I suppose we gangsters do have a certain image. Yes. But we're community-oriented gangsters, you see. The boss likes to give back to the people, see? How noble of him. I availed myself of the public facilities to get rid of all the garbage. Now there's just the paint on the street to deal with. Public facilities? I wonder if she means that trash can. Okay. We're gonna look around. Talking. Okay, that doesn't do anything. So, I guess... There's a big trash can on the way into the park. I guess we could check it out. A detective's life sure is a hard one. I'm an interior action... Huh? 2 pieces of garbage with paint on them. These are slippers. They look like those slippers you get at the hospital. Look at this, Apollo. Doesn't this go on a car? It's a side view mirror. Looks like it was torn off when it smacked into something. Or someone. Wait, you don't think... I do. This could be from the car that hit Mr. Wright. Wow. And he took off its mirror? I never knew Daddy was so strong. I only have room in my pocket for one of these, though. Which do you want to take? Why can't I put one in my pocket? I guess we'll take the mirror. Can I talk to Mr. Personally, I'm a little more interested in this park. You know what I think? I bet they're filming a movie. Let's go take a look. Maybe we'll see someone famous. Hey, miss, stay out of the park. He got mad at me. Did something happen here, officer? Huh? Oh, no, move along, nothing to see. Why don't you kiddos go play someplace else? We're not kids and we're not playing, I'm an attorney. Something wrong? Detective Sky. We're fine, man, nothing to report. Whoa! I've only seen her in one thing, but oh my god. I can't believe... Detective? Why is she wearing a lab coat? You're hardly one to comment on how people are dressed. And? These kids are? Curiosity seekers, man. They claim to be lawyers. Why don't you kids run along and play someplace else? Look, we're not... Or I might spill something on that pretty face of yours. Want a dose of experimental hydroxyacelunodosatracy? Come again? What's hydroxy stuff? Whatever it is, it doesn't sound good. Let's go, Trucy. Try to keep out the riffraff if you would. Yes, ma'am. How are we going to get more information like this? Why don't we ask that nice woman across the street? Oh yeah, that nice woman. What about this old lady? Looks like there's some trouble by the park gate. I smell an incident. Ma'am, there's no entry to the park. Now don't you tell me where I can't go, young fella. I was walking through this park on my way home. Please, you gotta get down there. From there, you'll hurt yourself, ma'am. It's quite a determined old lady. Gotta say, I'd really like to know what happened here. Hey, I said no one goes in, unless you want a face full of hydroxyadabutsit. No dice. Okay, I don't know if there's anything else special. I guess, can I look at this? Cut clean off. I wonder what's in there. Don't. There are bare wires hanging out. Let's see. Zap. Eek! What? Are you okay? Just a little joke. Don't scare me like that. You mean don't shock you? Zap. Okay. No clues here. I don't know. That's yellow paint. This ain't a clue. Anyway. Can we talk to you? People Park. Can I ask you a question? What? What happened in the park across the street? Oh yes, quite the commotion. Chicago lightning, as the boss would say. Chicago, huh? Gunfire. Someone was killed. Strange circumstances, too. You're kidding. What a morning. Trouble everywhere. The park, the gate, even our house. Something happened at your house, too? A crime without honor, without remorse. It's a private matter. Want to hear about it? Somehow, I don't think no is an acceptable answer, Polly. I guess we gotta listen to this private matter. So, what happened at your house? Bloomers last night. Huh? Got a bad feeling about this. Me, little Plum Kitaki, the victim of a panty snatcher. What? So it wasn't just my panties that were stolen. Got you too, did they? Poor thing. Like I said, whoever did this is a hardened criminal. It wasn't you, was it? No, of course not. Mercy. I've heard word that panties have been disappearing lately. And the missing panties all have something in common. It's hard to imagine Trucy's and Miss Kataki's panties having much in common. Just imagine Mrs. Kataki's panties. Why is this a plot line? I hate that this is part of this mission. I'm not excited for the trial. I know, we'll find your bloomers too. Great. Show me what you're made of. What have you gotten me into this time, Trucy? Oh. That girl from before. Oh, welcome home, sweetie. Hello, Mother. She's a Kataki too? Miss. Here, our flyer. The Right Anything Agency? Anything Agency? Yeah, do you like the new flyer? So, this is our defense attorney, Mr. Apollo Justice. Attorney? Drop by our office, we'll be waiting. Goodbye. Why did you give her our flyer? I don't know. She seemed like she could use some help. She's the heiress to a gangster dynasty. She doesn't need our help. I wouldn't be so sure. Okay. Well, I don't think there's much else I can do. Maybe I can present... Oh, I did the wrong thing. Can you tell me anything about this mirror? That's probably from the car that knocked that fellow across the street. Right, that makes this a valuable clue. Let me know if you find that car, would you? You splash Kataki paint, you pay the price. Okay, let's go to the scene of the stand theft. Oh. So, what's this place? This would be Mr. Eldoon's house, silly. Oh, so this is where his stand was stolen from. I can see a piece of evidence lying on the ground already. Hey! Look, there's a police car parked over there. You're right. It's with a sparkly entrance. What is this place? A hospital? There's a sign. Maractus Clinic. Maractus. Malpractice? Malpractice? I don't know. Oh, that's where the thief went. The thief? The one who snatched my panties. He ran into this clinic last night. Wait, maybe that police car is here to find my panties. I doubt it. Well, there's only one way to be sure. Let's investigate. Ah, there you are, Sonny. Well, you guys find anything yet? No, not yet. The longer you loaf around here, the saltier your victory bowl gets. Just remember that. This bowl of noodles is sounding less like a payment and more like a punishment. Okay, well now... we can look everywhere. Okay, I want to start over here though. No! It's quite a sign. I take it it's new as opposed... It's old? Wait, what? Ah, you like it? Made it myself, I did. Meant to write noodles, but ran out of space. It's like that John Mulaney bit. Big ass H! And a big ass A! And oh no, I just severely misjudged the room. It's like that, except he didn't even try to fit it all. Prior planning prevents poor performance. Lucky for me, it spells a word all by itself. It spruces up my image, it does. It does have a certain power of willful denial thing going for it. Looks like the oil drum is connected to that sink over there. Collecting rainwater to do the dishes. How environmentally conscious. You don't think he uses rainwater to cook his noodles and make the broth, do you? Oh, I'm sure he finds the best water money can buy. Taste is his business, you know. Look at that sign over there. Eldoon's only uses water from all natural sources. I think I'll take a rain check on eating here. This house is, well, it's old. It's all been well loved, that's for sure. Lived here with my wife for many years now. It's got character, though. Just like my soup. I always thought character was a positive thing. Save the light. There's a handwritten sign here. Save the light. Save the light indeed. Mr. Eldoon's house is practically in the dark here. Guess the hospital clinic next door blocks the sunlight. Everything's gone wrong since they built this monstrosity. Broth needs sun or it rots. What's a man to do? They just want my customers to get food poisoning so they can turn a pretty profit. I mean, I guess so. Seems like a lot of trouble to go through for a few extra patients. Is this the clue? Is this yours, Mr. Eldoon? Hey, that there's the heart and soul of Eldoon's noodles. Bowl absorbs my salty soup. Pretty soon, it's gonna taste just like noodles. Wow, it does smell like noodles. All my other bowls got taken away with my stand. Get it back from me, sonny boy. I'm begging ya. I'm interested to look at it. It's the Eldoon Noodles mascot, Mr. Salty. He's so cute. It's not a very endearing mascot, is it? You know, come to think of it, looks a lot like you, especially the red parts. Can I help it if I like red? It's on the bottom too. Oh look, I love these little guys, these little personal touches. Seems a shame to hide it on the bottom of the bowl. Huh? When I touched the paint, it flaked off. Must have painted it on by hand with warm professional care. After buying the cheapest paint you could find with cold professional thrift. That might be it. I don't know. Nothing else is. See what's for this top. That's the place right there. It's where I kept my stand, covered all nice and pretty with that blue top there. So you use this plastic sheet to cover your sand at night? I see. You see, what? Did you figure out why it was stolen? Well, no, but it does suggest that the thief knew what he or she was looking for. Just say they. And you say it right there. What an idiot. What a maroon. They clearly know what was under that sheet. So it wasn't one of those casual drive-by stand snatches, you mean? Not bad, sonny boy. Not bad at all. The boat poster. There's also a doggy. Look, a doggy! Good boy, Salty. I'm sure the dog has a real name, Trucy. Yup, sure does. Name's Spoon, and it's a she, by the way. Spoon doesn't seem so lively. She didn't get a bowl of salty broth this morning, that's why. Poor little thing. Apollo, let's find that stand soon. For Spoon's sake. I'm pretty sure dogs aren't supposed to eat noodles. Alright, well, let's see what we can learn about over here. That doorway sure is sparkly. The Maractus Clinic, huh? Looks more like a casino parlor than a hospital. They must be quite profitable. Funny, it looks closed. Maybe they're on vacation today. I don't know how that would make sense, but I don't think it does. Looks like they have a special offer going on. 3 shots for the price of 1. Oh, now's our chance, Apollo. Chance for what? I don't need any shots, thank you. Whoever runs this clinic, they seem pretty business-minded. I understand if there was an ambulance outside, but a police car? Maybe they're tax evaders. Maybe they're tax evaders. I'm sorry, miss. No one's going into the clinic today. Did something happen? Huh? Oh no, nothing to see here. Move along. You have to find someplace else to play doctor. Do we look the right age to be playing doctor? We need more info on this Maractus clinic. We could try asking Mr. Aldoon. He is the neighbor after and all. We should try to check out that garage. What if the thief who stole my panties is still in there? Me too. Me too. Let's talk. Let's talk about your noodles. So your stand, Aldoon's Noodles, was it? Hey, passed down from father to son. That stand seen it shares salt. Salt runs in the family, you might say. I bet high blood pressure does too. So your stand, Aldoon's Noodles, was stolen. Oh, it wasn't just the stand that was stolen, sonny boy. I lost those wobbly wheels, my salt-crusted stew pot, my stained sign. I didn't just lose a stand, I lost a legend. No one steals a legend and gets away with it on my watch. Let's find that legend, Apollo. Isn't it about time he bought a new one anyway? Are there any more details you could give me about the stand? You bet, sonny boy. Happened last night. Was blowing my whistle like always, crying the town I was. Smell of broth filled the streets, thick and salty. Got home, well, right before 10 p.m. I reckon. Guess he's not aiming for that late night market. I washed my bowls and gave the wheels a squirt of grease. Then I went inside. When did you notice it had been stolen? Yeah, yo, he plays this harmonica like every 2 minutes. He's obsessed with it. I like literally that image of him like it's like he's missing his cart and he's like, I gotta play my harmonica. Granted, he calls it a whistle. It's not a whistle. When did you notice it had been stolen? Early this morning, before the sun rose. Work starts early. Do that many people eat noodles for breakfast? I'm washed up on the salty shores of ruination. That stand had my whole life in it. Nay, my whole being. They took everything? All my soup stock, my noodles, my bowls, and my dreams. At least they left one bowl. Look, there, on the ground. If you don't find that stand today, then I'll be forced to walk the streets, peddling that bowl, my last bowl. Please, I'm under enough pressure here as it is. Okay, the garage. That's it. That's where the thief who snatched my panties ran to. To crying shame, that is. If they hadn't have the seal, make it my. If they have the seal, make it my loincloth, not some pretty girl's panties. The garage, right? You don't think the thief lives there, do you? Feh. I wouldn't put it past that good-for-nothing doctor. Do I detect a little animosity here? Let's make sure to check out the garage thoroughly. Practice clinic. Hey, do you think something happened next door? There's a police car out front. Probably gave someone food poisoning, I bet. Anyone's at risk of giving someone food poisoning. Police car got here this morning, actually. Asked what they were up to, but they wouldn't even tell me. The neighbor. Not that I was surprised much. The doctor works for the wrong crowd. Just a matter of time before he got what was coming to him. The wrong crowd? Never you mind about that. Okay. Bye, fucking loser. Nerd. Oop. Hey! It's missing its mirror, and we have the mirror. This is the place. This is where that panty snatcher ran. Are you sure? Maybe. Let's look for clues. Clues to panty snatching. Clues like a pair of panties. What the fuck does that mean, Tracy? Or Trucy? Trucy? Can you maybe try not saying panties so many times? Anyways, look at this. Something about this car. Let's take a closer look. Hey, look at that. The mirror's been broken off. Now this is a clue. What? You're smiling like you know something I don't. You aren't keeping a clue from me, are you, Polly? A clue? Let's see. Show evidence. I think I do have just the clue you've got in mind. There we go, I can read it. The clue is this. Whoa, it's the same color and size and everything. A perfect match. Guess we could check it out. 2 pieces of garbage with paint on them. Look at this, Apollo. Doesn't this go in a car? It's a side view mirror. Looks like it was torn off when it smacked into something. Or someone. Well, looks like we've just solved the case. So the car that hit Daddy last night is sitting right in front of us. Yep. Wow, you put the pro in professional, Apollo. Gee, thanks, Trucy. Okay, well, we got more to look at. Look, a cell phone. Someone dropped it beneath this tire? If the car moved, it would be crushed for sure. What if it belongs to the doctor here? We should bring it to him later. Found in the Miraculous Clinic garage beneath the car. Who could have dropped it? There's something in the muffler. That reminds me. I once read a record of a case Mr. Wright worked on many years ago. Apparently there was this car with a piece of cloth shoved in the tailpipe. The piece of cloth turned out to be a vital clue in solving the case. Wow. I remember that case record whenever I'm checking out a car. I always check the tailpipe. Everyone's gotta have a hobby, I guess. Wouldn't it be funny if... Hey! There's something in there. What? Wait a second. Are these your... Ah! My panties! What? Already? Wow, thank you, Apollo. You're a genius. Amazing. No, really, don't mention it. Nope, I'm serious. I'm really impressed. Must have a nose for finding girls' panties. That... What are those? My little panties, of course. They've come home to Mama. I can't wait to use them. You're going to put them on? Now? Watch closely now. See? Nothing in the panties? Ta-da! Whoa, where did that come from? How did that bowl get into your panties? My panties are in extra-dimensional space. Anything can fit in there. They're my magic panties. It's one of my best tricks. Magic panties. I hate how often I've been saying panties tonight. They love them over at the Wonder Bar. I do shows there nightly. You mean those panties are a prop? You could have told me a little sooner. Well, that one case is closed at least. What are you saying? We still have to catch the sly devil that ran off with the tool of my trade. Oh, right. Apollo. Huh? What is it? Now that we've solved this case, we should go report to Daddy. He'll mope if we leave him alone too long, knowing him. Okay. Doesn't seem the type to mope, though. This is hardly a case worth reporting. I want to finish examining. Car is all done. Oh. Eek! Someone's there! Oh, it's just a gold-painted human skeleton. Just a human skeleton? In painted gold? It's a mannequin hand waving to us from the box behind the skeleton. This place just screams hospital storage, don't you think? It screams something, that's for sure. Kitty! Hey, a kitty cat! Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. It's not coming down. We do look kind of suspicious, you have to admit. It's okay, kitty cat. His hair won't hurt you. It's okay, kitty cat. She won't make you disappear in her hat. A ladder. Look, it's a folding ladder. Polly, that's called a step ladder. Come on. A step ladder? How is that different from a regular ladder then? It's much more complex piece of machinery. It's like two ladders stuck together. So you admit that basically it's a ladder, right? Wait, huh? You have to look past the form and at the essence of the thing. Can we talk about something else? I guess so. She didn't want to be schooled on that. What's going on here? What's the time say? This cute little watch strap. I want one. It's kind of odd though. What's this? I mean, if you want to know the time, you could just look at the phone itself. Hey, you're right. Sharp, Apollo. Thanks. Finally, some self-respect. This says it is 9:30. So what does that tell you? Well, the owner of this phone doesn't think through the details, for one. They did drop their phone after all. I kind of figured they were a little spacey already. Oh, good point. Nope. There's probably something we'll be able to see later. Can I hit the button? Okay. I don't think there'd be anything about this, but sometimes they do crazy shit. Oh, is it the bow tie? Something the matter? I was just wondering if there was like a switch on these. Of course not. Huh. Mysterious. Oh? Do you want to know the secret of my panties? I don't really know. No, I do not. I'm good. Who uses magic panties in a stage show anyway? Okay. I think that's them done. He was right in my face. That spooked me. Okay. Those are pointless questions that we don't have to ask. Let's go back to Hickfield Clinic. See what Phoenix Wright has to say. Yo, how goes it? Daddy, how do you feel? Not bad, Trucy, not bad. It's good to have you youngins on the case. Let's old Daddy-O get some well-deserved R&R. The elderly need their rest. Isn't he only 33? We cleared up most of the cases. I was right about you. Competent, capable. Tell me what you found out if you want to. Your enthusiasm is overwhelming. I think I'll tell him more about it later, because I'm getting super EP. I was feeling hype when I did this, but I did do it for like an hour, so that's pretty good for me. But also, I didn't get good sleep last night, so I think my body is now punishing me for that. Anyway, generally shorter stream. I just wanted to play more of it a little bit. I'm not happy with the case we're on right now, just with how it started, but hopefully it gets crazier. And by crazier, I do mean truly the case itself, and I hope we don't meet more not cool NPCs. Because I feel like I might know who the panty thief is. I don't have confirmation, but I feel like I know who it is just based off the creep vibes. And if it turns out to be Eldoon, I'll smack him. I'll smack him. Anyway, thank you for watching if you did. Thank you for watching later if you do. Good night, good morning, and goodbye.